Hello everyone, welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Wednesday, August 11th. Currently it's 74 degrees. High today's 90. Chance of rain's 40% today. Humidity's 85% right now. No wind really, and air quality's not very good. Again, 102. Unhealthy for sensitive groups. So, yuck. Kind of dreary. I want to get this tablet going so it don't take so long. Hi, birdie. What happened to your tail? The little bird doesn't have a tail. Huh. Never seen one without a tail like that. There it is. Okay. Just getting that ready. Everybody looks good in here this morning. This one needs to be put in another pot. It's just really getting big. Looks like it could rain for sure. Peppers are coming right along. There's one right there. These look a little bit better than they were. There's a little pepper here too. Birds have been sleeping in this morning. They're just now starting to come around. I'm still seeing some more blooms. Look here. I thought this one was done for. There's quite a few. Quite a few still on it, you know. This one's got some right there. New. Don't see much new growth on these that I bought though. I don't know if they'll do anything else or not. I mean, you can see it's got a bloom up here and stuff, but it's just not. I think they were too far gone pretty much. I see quite a few. If you look back in there, they're still in there. This one looks healthy, like it's got new growth right here. But I don't see many. Let's see if this. Those are duds right there. There's one in there though. I don't know. It's funny. Look at all the blooms over there. Quite a few of them. So maybe some of these will grow longer than I thought. Need to clean out some of this dead stuff from it. Just hadn't had time really. There's a lot of this dead. don't think the green beans are going to do much else. I did notice there's some down here, these big ones, down there on the ground pretty much. The big flat ones that I had. Some of these leaves are starting to die off. I mean, it's got, here and there you'll see them in here though. I mean, there might be enough for something like stir fry, but probably about it. I mean, as far as it'd been nice if whatever ate them would have left these to grow for me instead of eating them. This one looks bare, but it's got these tomatoes on it, so just leave them on there. I got quite a few. I got like 3 banana peppers yesterday. I still see some more growth back there. There's some more tomatoes. And for some reason, this one Cherokee purple back here decided to take off, start growing again. It's going all over the place. It's kind of covering up some of these. That's broke. Look at that. Wonder what happened. I guess it just fell over more or something. There's 4, 5 banana peppers I would have had. I know I broke some of it yesterday, but I pulled it out. Maybe I broke this too when I was back there trying to pull it off. I was trying to pull the tomato plant off of this pepper here. You can see there's peppers all over it and stuff. That's what I was trying to do with these. They break easy. Pepper branches break real easy. I may as well throw this away. They're not big enough to do anything with. I got some stuff here too I need to throw away. One of my monster peppers here looks like it's wanting to try to turn. These are the biggest peppers I ever seen, y'all. I can't keep saying that enough. It's hard to tell on this, but like, you know, here's my hand. I'll give you some idea how big they are. Looks like some of the carrots are starting to look a little better. I mean, as far as the tops, stuff not eating it. You can see the ones that's hanging out, there's nothing on here. So this seems to be working, this bird netting. You can see what's eating up on this okra leaf here, really eating on it. But I do have an okra. Here's a flower, and here's a flower right there. And I don't know if you can see the okra itself, but it's trying to get a better shot of it maybe. You can probably see it from over here. I don't know. I can't get a good view of it. I'll do it like this and maybe I can enlarge it. So I have at least one okra. It looks like there's going to be more. I got a late start on those. This one over here looks pretty good. Something's eating on it a little bit. I'm wondering if the flea beetle things will eat on this just as well as the, well, these really need some light right here. Get this one off. Really, I need this other one too. I don't think it's gonna hurt this big old Ford hook. Now we got some more light there for him. Look at this one starting to grow. It's doing better. Maybe I should get this one too. Give them plenty of light. I should do it. Maybe I will have some okra. That one looks pretty good. Look here, there's a zucchini. I hadn't got yet. No wonder I've got one in there, and we cut up 4 and for the to freeze. We froze them, cut them up, you know, got them ready to go. And I got 3. There's another one. I don't know if this is trying to grow funny because it's hanging out. But I got 3 eggplants yesterday. And it looks like this is the Ghostbuster. It's going to have a bunch, I believe. It's starting to get more and more. You can see here's one right here. Here's one. These are really good too. They got really good flavor. I'm glad I ended up getting one. They're very good. There's not a whole lot of flavor to eggplant. It kind of takes on the flavors of the things that you cook with it, I think. That's just my opinion. Look at these black beauties going here. I didn't know they'd be so round. I thought they'd be, I think these were like the black beauties at the grocery store that get real big, but these look like they're going to be kind of round, so they must be a different version. But there's plenty more of them. Gonna have lots of them. I wish I could have got this one underneath this cage. Something scratches around the outside of them or chews around. You can see what happens here. There goes some ducks. They don't make much noise when they fly. Couldn't see that plane. It's up above. Oh, there's one of our hawks. Let's see. Hi there. It's hard to tell from here, but I think that's the female. No wonder there's no... Look, see the birds lined up over there? See them all lined up right here? All these birds, that looks like it might even be a woodpecker there at the end. It looks like one. They're waiting, they're watching this hawk. They will not be a target, and come down here. They're pretty smart. They won't come down here and get this stuff and sit here and be pecking around on the ground, because you wouldn't even hear this coming. It'd be like, and it'd be gone, So, very interesting. I wondered why there was no birds over here this morning, and now I know. They're waiting, see? They're hungry. I guarantee you they're all hungry, and they're used to getting their meal over here. And this hawk probably is like, thanks for the buffet. But they won't come over here. There might be one little bitty bird will come over here too, like I saw a minute ago. And they'll, they might flip over here and get a little bit and take off. These are going to be awesome, y'all. When these finally start to bud and then have flowers, obviously they're going to be the purple ones or the violet light colored. But they're not really, they're still growing. It's amazing how big they get. So far the bird netting's doing pretty good. I don't guess I really showed the cucumber. Let's see if anything else. I had to water yesterday evening. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something's been eating on that, some kind of bug. And then there's 1, 2, 3 still is all. 4. I see one more right down there. So there's 5. Looks like a bug's eating on that one too. I can't stop the bugs from getting in here. So it may be a lot of the seeds were gone. This may be all that's going to grow. I know some more could still come up. But even if I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, that'd probably be enough to cover this trellis. Maybe the same over here. I'm not for sure. I've never grown the cucamelon. So at least we're, this was kind of an experiment too, because I'm probably going to have to do this with a lot of my fall stuff, because I'll be planting a lot of seeds. So I may not plant all 3 beds here. I'm not for sure yet. I think I got enough netting to cover this one, but I don't know about all of that one over there against the house. Oh, I know these birds are just starved to death, because they're always out here. I just wonder where the male is now. Oh, I wish I'd have been able to film her flying off. She's gone now. I didn't even notice that she had left. It's humid, very humid out here. I don't really think I may not go out here yet. I'm trying to see if I see anything different or no. I think I'm going to go ahead and do today's tidbits. Try not to run over. I try not to run over 30 minutes, but sometimes it can't be helped. All right. I will be doing a preview of the review today. This Friday, we're going to be doing a regular, like our regular show, Logan's regular show on Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. But the good news also is Jeff's famous beef jerky is sending us more samples to try. And this time I don't think there's going to be any spicy ones in it. They both watched the video, and it's not that we don't like spicy, really. I can't eat it. I do like it. I used to eat everything spicy. I used to pour hot sauce all over everything. But, not everything, you know what I mean. But, so, I mean, they watched the video and they said, well, okay, we'll send you some different items to try. And one especially I'm very interested in. So we're going to be doing another Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews with the beef jerky again. And, they've got a lot of products that, that's up to them, obviously, if they'd like to keep sending us things. But we really enjoyed it. And the 10% off code, which you'll see on the last Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews, and I think they also put it on the preview show. They watched my preview show too. And that code, I think it's like 10, the number 10 off, I think is what the code is. That's good through the end of the month for now. That's 10% off. That'll help some, might help with the shipping or something like that. But I think that was nice of them to give us something off, because they sell a lot of this beef jerky, and I don't guess they really have to, give people discounts. They want it anyway because it is delicious. So can't wait for that. So we'll probably do that one. I think we're supposed to get them on Friday. So that's why, I do the preview show like on Wednesday. So I couldn't do one with that yet. So we couldn't do one Friday because we'll just be getting it. So we'll probably do it something like Sunday. We'll have another special edition. So that's even better. I heard that female hawk. Okay, so that's good news. And then I'll do a preview show today. The thumbnail is the steakums I fixed last night, like Philly steaks, and they were delicious. I mean, I used Joy cut up a yellow pepper that I had from the garden, and we had a Vidalia onion, and it was just, they were really good. I used to put some Worcestershire. I put a little bit of Mrs. Dash, not much, because I didn't want to change the taste or anything very much. So, and I put just a little bit and a little bit of garlic powder, and I used provolone and mozzarella shredded cheese. Oh, and those buns, those Lewis buns are fantastic. So that's why we decided to have barbecue tonight, because while those buns are really fresh, I want to use them. Lots of times we get packs of different kinds of buns and stuff, and we use it for whatever we intended them for, and then we put them in the fridge or something, and they like never get used, what's left of them. So we want to use those while they're fresh. They're so good. So that's for dinner tonight. Okay, let's get started here on today's tidbits. Hope I don't go too long here, but a mineral unknown to Earth is abundant on Mars. A study published in the journal ACS Earth and Space Chemistry found that a mineral unknown to Earth could be the amplest on Mars. Researchers spotted the adequate presence of iron magnesium silicate called gorsite on Mars. They unveiled this by analyzing the chemical composition of the Shuhao meteorite that fell in China on April 15, 1986. Don't bring no alien minerals here. Okay, the stunning, shimmering, bioluminescent bays. There are some bays on Earth where the sea glows in the dark. This fantasy-like sparkling effect is called bioluminescence. It's caused by dinoflagellates, or tiny algae that emit light when disturbed by any movement. These bays are sensitive ecosystems since organisms are vulnerable to climate change. There's plenty of that. How are El Nino events indicated? El Nino is a climate cycle that impacts global weather patterns when the eastern tropical Pacific Ocean surface waters get unusually warm. It has an impact on ocean currents. El Nino events are indicated when the sea surface temperature increases more than 0.9 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 5 successive 3-month seasons. Are the Alps growing or shrinking? Yodelay-hoo. The Alps is the largest mountain range in Europe. They form due to the collision of Africa and Eurasian tectonic plates. Some part of the Alps are growing in height while some are shrinking. The Central Alps are growing, but erosion is faster in the Eastern Alps. Erosion and uplift are in balance in the Western Alps. What is evaporative cooling? Have you ever wondered why does sweating has a cooling effect? That doesn't sound right. It is due to evaporative cooling. Hot weather cools the human body's sweat by transforming sweat from its liquid state into a gas. This energy is taken from our body in the form of heat, which results in the desired cooling effect. Doesn't feel too cooling. The most destructive volcanic eruption in U.S. history. The 9677 feet high St. Helens volcano in the Washington Cascades explosively erupted on May 18, 1980. It exploded with 500 times the force of the Hiroshima atom bomb. It claimed the lives of 57 people and thousands of animals. It was deemed unimpressive and a baby among volcanoes by geological standards before this eruption. I remember that. I remember watching it on the news. Over 1,000 buildings destroyed by Dixie wildfire. California's largest single wildfire in recorded history has destroyed more than 1,000 buildings, including nearly 550 homes. The Dixie Fire incinerated much of Greenville during an explosive run of flames this last week. The fire that broke out on July 14 grew slightly on Tuesday, burning 766 square miles, but the containment was increased to 27%. That's awful. Chlorine leak kills 96,000 salmon in Norway. Around 96,000 farmed salmon are believed to be dead after a leak in a nearby tank sent 15,000 liters of chlorine into a fjord in Arctic Norway. The leak happened at one of the Grieg Seafood's fish slaughterhouses in Alta. The company is now responsibly handling the dead fish and is investigating why the leak occurred. Why do they need that stuff anyway? Typhoon Lupit damages Kusama's sculpture in Japan. The iconic pumpkin sculpture of Yayoi Kusama was dislodged to sea from its base in Naoshima Island, Japan, as Typhoon Lupit swept through the region. An Instagram video showed that the yellow pumpkin was rolling in the breaking surf. The outdoor artwork appears to have sustained some damage with cracks in multiple places. And lastly, Dixie Fire, largest single wildfire in California history. The devastating Dixie Fire has expanded over 482,000 acres and become the largest single wildfire in California's history. More than 5,100 firefighters are combating the flames, but just 22% of the blaze contained so far. The Dixie Fire that began on July 13 also surpassed last year's 379,895 acres Creek Fire of that state. That's awful. All right, everybody, that's it for today's Tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. All righty, everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you later on. God bless.